guilty of the same crime a lot of other people. In some states, it's not mandatory, and in some states it is, and in their states it happens to be not as mandatory as you might believe, apparently. The problem is that neither of these people got on with the intent of actually helping to turn in the crimes. Both of these people have seen the crimes. Carah Mcbratnie got to see many of the crimes at the very beginning, and she was going to help me to turn them in. What do I start off with? You can ask. You can ask Girl Interrupted. When I send something in an email, what's the first thing I send? I forward Natalie's post to me from 2016. When she told me about her dad and what a horrible person he is. That's what I start off with. Natalie and I were friends. We were not allowed to be friends until she was an adult. She knew that. So did her sister. And our messages show that. But when I show you that, and you claim that you want to help, and you do nothing with that information, you don't speak out. I have to beg you to speak out. You have the ability every day. You can speak out every single day about what you have seen. You can speak up for others on your YouTube channel, but you're selfish. You are selfish. If you do share, it better be something that is popular or someone who is popular. Because you're not going to do the right thing. You, each and every one of you could have tipped the balance. My predators go out of their way to try to destroy every piece of evidence they can. And I go out of my way to try to show it. And no matter what, you guys have excuses why you can't. You are horrible people to you, or you would have done something you never did. You tell me how horrible it is, and that you saw it, and there was a lot of it, and blah, 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 blah. You even type on videos where crimes are being committed against me in those videos. You know, when I started getting rid of people, the first people I got rid of were the really mean ones. Those were the first people I got rid of. And then I started getting rid of the fakes, asking them nicely to go away, eventually telling them to go away. They did the same thing as everyone else. Why people commit suicide? It's not because of abuse. It's because of the help of people like Carah Mcbratnie. It's because of the help of people like Girl Interrupted. And she wants to be condescending by telling me to take mood stabilizers. You don't want to see me on mood stabilizers, stupid. That's the moral of the goddamn story. You certainly don't want to see me on Haldol. Of course, I told all these hospitals, don't put me on Haldol. What'd they do? Put me on fucking Haldol because the cops I was trying to turn in told them that I was schizophrenic or delusional or bipolar and had them inject me with drugs. No questions asked. The cop wanted it. The doctors fucking did it. The nurses fucking did it. The doctors didn't care. The cop said so, it must be true, and they treated me in a hostile way from there on in. Isolating me from others, preventing me from having access to call my friends and family. Meanwhile, I have to rely on people who have been predatory towards me in the past for help. People who are a part of this story that never came forward. I was railroaded in court because nobody came forward, and after court, when people should have realized, hey, you know, maybe we should step up. He needs an honest court date because of new evidence. He was fucking railroaded. And you goddamn right, people are fucking tortured in jails and prisons for trying to turn in cops every day. Every single day. I was in prison in Nebraska, incarcerated for 7 months across 5 separate facilities. Abused in every single one of them at the request of Scott DaCosta, the Dual County Sheriff, one of the fuck-ups who I had to try to turn in, and was in the process of turning in. I had to turn him in to, of course, Nebraska State Patrol, who had claimed for literally years it wasn't their job. These officers and the Nebraska State Patrol were caught lying. The problem is I have to do everything in public. Everything. At any point in time, I have to worry about these officers trumping up crimes or going in and trying to insinuate to Fred Myers that I'm a horrible person drug dealing out of their parking lot. Oh, well, yes, of course, officer. We'd love for you to remove one of those. That, Caleb and Jared would more like, it's why are you attacking me? You didn't consider it an attack when people did it to me, did you? Obviously, you did nothing about it. Obviously, this happened to me repeatedly. You did not care. And the same thing with, of course, what's on the screenshot of this? A woman condescending towards me because she's been watching my channel for entertainment since 2019, apparently. 2019. She has admitted to seeing a lot of crimes and never making an attempt to turn it in, rather than doing the right thing. What did she do? She tries to deter me and defer me and change the subject or make it about her and her problems and her woes. Or try to deter me from turning it in. Try to convince me to give up. Do you not see what I fucking live in? It's not because I did wrong things. It's because you guys did wrong things. You watched an at-risk adult, multiple at-risk adults being harmed on my channel, and what have you done about it? Nothing. It's just pretty words. A lot of y'all hate me for saying it like it is. Well, you know what? I know how it is because I live it. While people who weren't there want to use things that did not happen, that they were not there for, as excuses to harm me for literally years. There's only two people who, by name, whose lives I threatened. Matter of fact, I admitted to both of those because I did so loud and proud on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all wanted me to ignore people doing that to me. But it wasn't just threats on the internet. It was threats in real life. It was harassing phone calls like I've been getting today from restricted numbers. Yeah, I got screenshots of it. What are you going to do? Nothing. You're going to look the other way. You're going to pretend like I'm attacking you because I'm telling the truth about you being a coward who is watching for entertainment instead of doing something about it. You're preaching to the choir, lady. Help them get their voice heard, you idiot.